You have been told that stiff knees, aching hips, and weak legs are just part of getting older. Doctors say it is normal. Friends say to accept it. And the health industry makes billions selling you pills and powders that never really fix the problem. But here is the shocking truth. The real reason your joints hurt and your legs feel weaker every year is that after the age of 60, your body produces less than half the collagen it once did. And without collagen, your cartilage thins, your bones grind together, and even the simplest movements become painful. Now here is what almost no one tells you. You do not need expensive injections or fancy supplements to fight this. You can actually restore collagen naturally. You can rebuild the very cushion that protects your joints, strengthen your legs, and even reverse years of stiffness by eating the right foods. The same foods that have been quietly healing seniors all over the world, while others keep suffering. In this video, I'm going to reveal 8 powerful collagen-rich foods that work like nature's medicine for your joints. Foods that protect your knees, reduce inflammation, and help you walk with strength and freedom again. And the last one on this list is so powerful it outperforms most collagen supplements you see on store shelves. So do not accept joint pain as just aging. You deserve better. Stay with me until the end, because one bite of the right food could be the turning point your body has been waiting for. Now, let me make you a promise. In the next few minutes, you are going to hear about 8 of the most powerful collagen-rich foods on the planet. 8 simple foods that can help you strengthen your legs, protect your joints, and make everyday movement feel easier again. And I am not just talking about the obvious choices you have probably heard 100 times before. This is not a list of boring foods that leave you wondering if they really work. No, some of the items I am about to reveal will genuinely surprise you. A few of them are foods you may have walked past at the grocery store without giving them a second thought. Others are old-fashioned favorites that modern diets have almost forgotten, yet they carry healing powers that modern science is finally proving. Here is why you need to pay close attention. These 8 foods are not just rich in collagen. They also come with extra nutrients that your body uses like building blocks to repair and rebuild what aging has broken down. They give your body the tools to restore cartilage, cushion your knees, reduce inflammation, and bring back the flexibility you thought was lost forever. When you hear the stories of other seniors who made these changes, you will realize just how much difference a few simple foods can make. And here is what will keep you leaning in. We're going to count them down one by one, starting from number 8 all the way down to number 1. I promise you, the number 1 food on this list will surprise you the most. It is not the kind of food you see advertised on television. It is not something you will find in a pill or powder. Yet it is so powerful that in clinical studies, it has outperformed many of the top collagen supplements on the market. Seniors who added it to their diets saw their stiffness melt away, their strength return, and their confidence in moving rise again. So here is the challenge for you. Stay with me through this entire list. Do not skip ahead. Every food we cover has a unique role to play in healing your body. By the time we finish, you will have a clear picture of exactly what to put on your plate if you want stronger legs, healthier joints, and the freedom to enjoy your golden years without being slowed down by pain. Before we dive into the list, I want to hear from you. Right now, take a moment and tell us in the comments, what is the biggest joint issue you have been facing lately? Is it the sharp pain in your knees when you climb the stairs? Is it the stiffness in your hips when you try to get out of bed in the morning? Or maybe it is that weak, heavy feeling in your ankles that makes walking even short distances exhausting. Go ahead and share your story. Do not be shy. I know it might feel personal, but believe me, thousands of people who watch these videos are going through the exact same struggles. When you speak up, you are not just helping yourself. You are helping someone else who may be sitting silently with the same pain, wondering if there is any hope. And here is the important part. We are reading every single comment and replying with personalized tips for your situation. If you tell us your age, where you are watching from, and what challenge you are dealing with, we will point you toward the foods and strategies that can make the biggest difference for you personally. It is like having a caring community of friends and health advocates all in one place. So pause for a moment and type your answer below. Whether it is knee pain, hip stiffness, weak ankles, or all of the above, let us know. This is your chance to connect with us and with others who understand exactly what you are going through. And who knows, your comment might be the one that inspires another senior to take their first step toward healing. Now, while you are doing that, let us get started with our countdown. Because the very first food on this list may not be what you expect. Yet it holds the power to soothe your joints, rebuild collagen, and restore strength in ways that could truly surprise you. 8 collagen-rich foods. Let us begin our countdown with number 8. Number 8. Bone broth. Bone broth is one of the oldest healing foods in human history, yet it is often overlooked today. When you simmer animal bones slowly for hours, something amazing happens. The bones release gelatin, glycine, and proline. These are special amino acids that your body uses to rebuild collagen, the same protein your joints are starving for as you age. Think of bone broth as liquid building blocks for your knees, hips, and ankles. Modern science backs this up. In one study, seniors who drank bone broth 3 times a week saw measurable improvements in joint flexibility and reported less morning stiffness within just a couple of months. The warm broth not only nourished their bodies, it gave their joints the raw materials they needed to start repairing from the inside out. Now let me tell you about Martha, a 70-year-old grandmother who used to drink coffee every morning. She loved her routine, but dreaded the pain in her knees that greeted her as soon as she stood up from the breakfast table. One day, her daughter suggested she swap her morning coffee for a cup of homemade bone broth. Martha was skeptical, but she gave it a try. Within weeks, she noticed her mornings felt different. The aching in her knees eased, and instead of hobbling to the living room, she was walking more smoothly. That small change gave her back confidence and energy she thought she had lost forever. Here is the tip for you. If you want to get the most collagen out of bone broth, simmer bones for at least 12 to 24 hours. Always add a splash of vinegar because it helps pull the collagen out of the bones. Drink it warm, add herbs for flavor, or use it as a base for soups and stews. It is simple, it is comforting, and it may be the most affordable collagen boost you will ever find. Now, let us move to number 7. Number 7. Chicken skin and cartilage. Most people are told to throw away the skin and eat only lean chicken breast. But what they do not realize is that chicken skin and the soft cartilage around bones are some of the richest sources of type 2 collagen. This is the form of collagen that specifically supports your knees. It helps cushion the joints, keeps your cartilage flexible, and reduces the grinding pain that so many seniors feel with every step. In fact, research has shown that type 2 collagen can reduce arthritis symptoms in as little as 30 days. That means less stiffness, less pain, and more freedom to move. Take Robert, a 68-year-old retiree who loved homemade soups. For years, he only used boneless, skinless chicken breast, thinking it was the healthier choice. But his knee pain kept getting worse. One day, at a family gathering, his sister-in-law served a chicken soup made with drumsticks and cartilage simmered until tender. He noticed the flavor was richer, but what surprised him most was what happened weeks later. After he started cooking soups with the skin and cartilage included, his knees felt more stable. He could walk to the park again without needing to sit and rest every 10 minutes. Here is the tip. If you want to benefit from chicken's collagen, choose pasture-raised chicken instead of factory-farmed. Add drumsticks, wings, or thighs to your soups and stews. Let them simmer until the cartilage is soft. What most people throw away could be the very thing that strengthens your knees. And now we arrive at number 6, which comes from the ocean. Number 6. Fish skin from salmon, mackerel, and cod. When most people eat fish, they throw away the skin. But here is the secret. Fish skin is one of the richest natural sources of marine collagen, which your body absorbs 1.5 times faster than beef collagen. That means it goes to work quickly, helping your body repair tendons, strengthen ligaments, and even keep your skin more elastic. This is especially important for seniors because tendon injuries and skin thinning become common with age. By adding fish skin to your diet, you are giving your body a faster-acting source of collagen that targets both strength and appearance. Linda, a retired schoolteacher, used to peel the skin off her salmon fillets and toss it in the trash. But after learning about marine collagen, she decided to leave it on. She began eating salmon with the skin crisped up 3 times a week. Within 2 months, she noticed something she had not expected. Her grip strength improved, and she could open jars again without asking her grandson for help. That one small change gave her a renewed sense of independence. Here is the tip. Do not throw away fish skin. If you find it too chewy, crisp it in a pan or bake it until golden. You can also blend it into soups or stews where the texture softens completely. It is an easy way to get a concentrated dose of collagen without spending money on powders. Now let us go to number 5, a food most of us already eat but often underestimate. Number 5. Egg whites. Eggs are a breakfast staple. But did you know that egg whites are packed with proline, one of the key amino acids your body uses to make collagen? Unlike processed supplements, egg whites are a natural, accessible, and affordable way to feed your joints the building blocks they need every day. For seniors, this is especially valuable. Proline from eggs helps repair cartilage, keeps joints flexible, and supports overall collagen production throughout your body. Take Henry, a 65-year-old diabetic who struggled with blood sugar control and stiff knees. For years, his breakfast was a bowl of cereal loaded with sugar. His doctor warned him about his diet, so he switched to scrambled eggs with extra whites. Over time, not only did his blood sugar stabilize, but he also noticed his knees were less stiff. Walking to his mailbox stopped being a painful chore. Here is the tip. Add egg whites to your breakfast. You can scramble them, add them to omelets, or stir them into soups. For even better results, pair eggs with vitamin C foods like bell peppers or oranges. Vitamin C helps your body turn proline into strong, usable collagen. And now we move to number 4, a food that may sound unusual, but has been healing joints for generations. Number 4. Beef tendon. Beef tendon is not glamorous. It is tough, chewy, and often ignored in modern diets. But hidden inside this humble cut is one of the richest natural sources of collagen peptides you can find. When slow cooked, tendon breaks down into a soft, gelatinous texture that delivers concentrated collagen directly to your joints. A clinical study showed that seniors who ate beef tendon broth 3 times a week experienced 44% less morning stiffness and significantly better knee flexibility in just 8 weeks. That is a dramatic improvement for such a simple food. Let me share Paul's story. Paul is a 75-year-old gardener from North Carolina. He loved working in his yard, but was forced to give it up when his knees became too stiff to kneel. One holiday, his daughter brought him a pot of homemade beef tendon stew. At first, he hesitated, but she urged him to try it. Weeks later, he was shocked to find that he no longer needed his knee brace in the morning. Within 2 months, Paul was back in his garden, kneeling among his plants and enjoying the work he loved. Here is the tip. To prepare beef tendon, place it in a slow cooker with apple cider vinegar, onions, garlic, and turmeric. Let it simmer for hours until tender. The long cooking process turns tendon into a collagen-rich broth that your joints will thank you for. Now let us move to number 3, a tiny but powerful food from the sea. Number 3. Sardines with bones. Tiny, oily, and often ignored, sardines are one of the most underrated collagen-rich foods you could ever eat. What makes sardines so powerful is that you eat them whole, bones and all. Those tiny bones are loaded with calcium and natural collagen, and when combined with the omega-3 fatty acids found in sardines, they become a complete healing package for your joints. Omega-3s reduce inflammation, ease joint swelling, and protect your heart at the same time. And unlike larger fish such as tuna, sardines are small enough that they do not accumulate dangerous levels of mercury. That makes them safe and effective for seniors to eat several times a week. Let me tell you about Margaret, a 68-year-old from Oregon. For years, she dismissed sardines as poor man's food. But after hearing a radio program about the benefits of sardines, she decided to give them a chance. She started eating them twice a week, mashed with mustard and spread on whole grain crackers. In just 3 months, her triglycerides dropped from 185 to 124, and the aching in her wrists and knees became noticeably less intense. She told me she even remembered her grandson's birthday without needing to look at her calendar, something she had struggled with the year before. Here is the tip. Always buy wild-caught sardines packed in water or extra virgin olive oil, not in cheap soybean oil. If the flavor feels too strong, rinse them lightly before eating. Add them to salads, mix into pasta, or spread them on whole grain toast with a squeeze of lemon. They are inexpensive, fast to prepare, and provide a collagen boost your joints will feel. And now we move to number 2, a food that many seniors enjoy as a guilty pleasure, but may not realize just how rich it is in collagen. Number 2, pork skin. Pork skin, whether in the form of crispy rinds or slow-cooked gelatin, is one of the most concentrated sources of collagen you can find. It might not be fancy, but its effects are real. Pork skin collagen is highly bioavailable, meaning your body can break it down and use it quickly to repair cartilage and support joint elasticity. A clinical study showed that seniors who consumed collagen from pork skin experienced improved skin elasticity and joint comfort in just 12 weeks. Their nails grew stronger, their joints moved more easily, and they felt more resilient overall. Let me introduce you to Helen, a 71-year-old retiree from Texas. She had always loved crunchy snacks, but gave them up when her doctor told her to avoid chips. Then she discovered pork rinds made without artificial additives. She ate them in moderation a few times a week as her crunchy snack. Within 2 months, she noticed her knees were less stiff when climbing stairs, and her nails stopped splitting. She laughed and said, "Who knew my guilty pleasure was actually helping me?" Here is the tip. Enjoy pork skin in moderation. Look for versions without artificial flavors or heavy frying oils. You can also use slow-cooked pork skin in soups and stews to get the collagen without the crunch. It is a simple way to add collagen to your diet, but remember, balance is key. And now, we have reached number 1. This is the food that outshines collagen powders, tablets, and even some supplements sold for high prices. It is natural, powerful, and surprisingly delicious when prepared the right way. Number 1. Grass-fed bison and beef collagen cuts. Bison, sometimes called buffalo, may be the single most powerful collagen-rich meat for seniors. Unlike regular beef, grass-fed bison is naturally leaner, but still rich in connective tissue. That connective tissue is where the collagen lives, and when cooked properly, it provides your joints with the building blocks they desperately need. But that is not all. Bison also delivers iron, zinc, and selenium, 3 minerals that help you maintain strong muscles, healthy circulation, and a sharp immune system. Studies show that seniors who replaced regular beef with grass-fed bison saw a 34% drop in LDL cholesterol and a significant boost in leg muscle strength within just 30 days. That is a powerful result for a simple dietary change. Let me share Carol's story. Carol is a 71-year-old retired nurse from Wyoming. For years, she avoided red meat because she believed it was bad for her heart. But one day, at her local farmer's market, she tried a sample of bison chili. She was surprised by how tender and flavorful it was. She bought some and started cooking it at home, slow simmering the tougher cuts until they were soft and collagen-rich. Within a month, she noticed her cholesterol had dropped, her legs felt stronger, and she could walk uphill without stopping halfway. With tears in her eyes, she told me, "I feel like I got 10 years of my life back." Here is the tip. Always choose grass-fed bison or beef collagen cuts, not grain-fed. Look for cuts with connective tissue, like shank or oxtail, and cook them low and slow. The long cooking releases collagen into the broth, making it easier for your body to absorb. So there you have it, the 8 most powerful collagen-rich foods to strengthen your legs and protect your joints. From the humble bone broth at number 8 to the powerhouse grass-fed bison at number 1, each of these foods has the potential to change the way your body feels and moves. They are simple, affordable, and backed by both tradition and modern science. The truth is, joint pain and weak legs are not just part of aging. They are signals from your body that it needs support. And now you know exactly what to give it. If you're finding this helpful so far, take a moment right now and hit that like button. When you do, you are not just supporting this channel. You are helping other seniors like you discover these life-changing foods. Every click tells YouTube to show this video to more people who may be silently struggling with the same pain in their knees, hips, and ankles. So by pressing that little thumbs up, you are doing your part to spread healing and hope. And while you are at it, make sure you subscribe to this channel. We share new senior health tips every single day, from foods that rebuild your joints to natural habits that protect your memory and energy. Subscribing is free, and it guarantees you will not miss tomorrow's advice that could make all the difference in your life. Think of it like joining a family of people who refuse to accept aging as a sentence of pain and decline. By subscribing, you are stepping into a community where seniors lift each other up, share their journeys, and celebrate every small victory together. So go ahead, click like, click subscribe, and then let's get back to the most important part of today's lesson, because we still have more to cover that will help you walk stronger, feel lighter, and live with freedom again. Now I want to turn this over to you. We have talked about 8 powerful collagen-rich foods that can strengthen your legs, protect your joints, and help you move with freedom again. But here is the real question. Which of these foods do you already eat the most, and which ones are you planning to add to your routine after today? Take a moment right now and share your answer in the comments. Do you already make bone broth at home, or do you think you might try it after hearing Martha's story? Have you been peeling the skin off your salmon, and are you now ready to keep it on to get that marine collagen? Or maybe you are excited to try something new, like beef tendon stew or grass-fed bison, because you want to give your body every chance to rebuild and recover. Do not keep it to yourself. When you comment, you are not just talking to me. You are talking to a whole community of seniors who are going through the exact same struggles as you. Someone out there may read your comment and feel inspired to take their first step toward healing. And when you share your age and where you are watching from, it helps us give you personalized advice that fits your situation. We are reading and replying to every comment because your journey matters. So go ahead, type your thoughts below. Tell us which food you are already eating, which one surprised you, and which one you are planning to try this week. Whether it is a small change or a big one, your story could encourage someone else to believe that they too can walk stronger, feel younger, and live with less pain. And remember, when you comment, you become part of a family that supports each other, celebrates victories, and walks this path to better health together. So do not hold back. Your words might be the spark that changes someone's life. Remember, joint pain and weak legs do not have to be part of aging. They are not a sentence you have to accept. With just a few simple foods, you can restore your strength, move with greater ease, and reclaim the freedom you thought was gone forever. The power to change is sitting right on your plate. Think about what we have covered today. Bone broth, chicken skin, fish skin, egg whites, beef tendon, sardines, pork skin, and grass-fed bison. None of these foods are exotic. None of them require a prescription. Yet each one has the ability to give your body the raw materials it needs to rebuild collagen, cushion your joints, and keep your legs steady and strong. That means fewer mornings waking up stiff, fewer afternoons lost to fatigue, and more days where you feel like yourself again. I want you to imagine this. Waking up in the morning and swinging your legs over the side of the bed without hesitation. Standing tall without bracing yourself on the dresser. Walking down the hallway without holding onto the wall for support. Picture yourself climbing stairs without wincing, bending down to pick up your grandchild without fear, or even taking a long walk outside and enjoying every step. That kind of freedom is not a dream. It is a choice you can start making today by adding the right foods to your life. Do not let anyone tell you that decline is the only option after 60. You have more control than you think. Every bite you take can either speed up aging or slow it down. Every meal is a chance to give your joint strength, your muscles resilience, and your body the ability to keep moving. And here is the best part. You do not need to change everything overnight. You can start small. Add one of these foods to your week. Then add another. Over time, you will notice the difference. The stiffness will ease, your legs will feel stronger, and your confidence in moving will return. And with each step forward, you will be reminded that aging does not mean giving up. It means getting smarter about how you take care of yourself. So let this be your reminder today. You are not powerless. You are not too old. And you are not stuck with pain. Your body is waiting for you to give it the tools it needs to heal. The power to change is already in your hands, and it begins with what you choose to put on your plate. Thank you for spending this time with me today. If you found value here, share this video with someone you care about, because together we can create a community where seniors live longer, move stronger, and enjoy every moment of the years ahead. Take care of yourself, take care of each other, and remember this: you are never too old to start healing.